Good morning, everyone. Oh. We're very happy to welcome you to the e-commerce day. So today you'll have the opportunity to hear from a lot of e-commerce experts and website experts about how to start, how to manage, but also how to optimize your website. I'm Thomas, and I'm here today with Jeremy, a web designer at Odoo, and we have the opportunity of we have the honor of starting the e-commerce day with the What's New in Website Builder session. So don't forget that we'll have a Q&A session at the end, so you can scan the QR code there, and we'll answer all your questions at the end of the presentation. I'd like to start with the first and probably the biggest updates for this year version, is the snippets library redesign. So snippets or building blocks, whatever you call them. We added more than 80 new snippets, building blocks in Odoo, so professional and beautiful snippets. So we basically have a snippet for everything that you need to build with Odoo. It's easier than ever to build a web page and professional looking website. We also have a new snippet selection view. So now you can see in real time what your building block is going to look like when you put it on the page. You don't have to drag and drop it to actually see to actually see what it's going to look like. It takes into account the theme presets that you have in Odoo, such as the colors or the font. We also organize the building blocks based on categories. So because we have many more building blocks, it's easier to find what you need with the right categories. And then finally, all the themes for the website have been updated thanks to the amazing work of the design team. We have now 30 teams, 30 professional teams that you can use to start a website from scratch if you don't know how to start. So you can select a theme and simply update the content. So, Jeremy, let's see what it looks like in Odoo.
Okay, Thomas, let's go. So as you can see, we now have all the snippets here regrouped into categories. I'm going to click on the first one. And we have all the snippets here that are linked to the intro category. So I'm going to show you how to build a quick landing page. So I'm going to select some blocks to show you how to do that.
Yeah, so as you can see, we have, only for the intro section, we added many more snippets compared to 1 or 2 in previous version.
Exactly. So here I have the first snippet. I'm going to modify a bit the padding. Then I will add something for columns. Let's say this one. Oh, sorry, I don't like this one. I'm going to change it. So as you can see, we now have a yellow icon here. You can click on it and you will go back automatically in this new model, in the category you were before. So you can select another one. I'm going to pick this one. It's a better one. Let's add a background color. Like this. Okay, nice. Let's add another one. I'm looking for something with images. Which one? I'm going to pick this one. And I'm going to show you, not only we redesigned and added a lot of snippets, but we also added some new options. So I'm going to show you that. Here, on this template, we have 2 columns, and I want the text to be aligned in the bottom, for example. So we have a new option here, I'm going to zoom a bit, which is called vertical alignment. So you can click on it and align your text at the bottom, just like that. Okay, now let's add another one. What you can do is search into the different categories that you have here, but you can also use the search. So I'm looking for an FAQ section. Let's type FAQ, and here you see I have all the snippets related to FAQ. I'm going to pick this one. That's a bit more padding. And then I'm going to customize it a bit with a new option. Here we have an option which is now boxed, but I want to be highlight active. So every time I open it, the active is in another color.
Right, so just like that, boom, your beautiful web page has been created. Yeah, so in addition of redesigning all the snippets, you can see also that we added new customization features. But Jeremy, how would you save and reuse an existing snippet, an existing building blocks that you added on the page?
Yeah, I'm going to show you that. So let's say you want to use this FAQ section on another page. So you just have to go here, click on save and reload. And then you will see here on the right, we now have a new category called custom. You click on it, you directly arrive in the category and you can see the snippet you just saved. You can even rename it if you want, or my services. And then you can add it on any page you want.
Yeah, so that looks great. So you don't have any more a cluster of your custom blocks that stay at the front, at the top of the right panel, but now you have a dedicated section in the snippet selection view. But what if I want to go one step further? And let's say I want to save this landing page as a template. Can I do this?
Yes, of course. You just have to go to Site and then Properties. And at the bottom here, you will see a new option called Is a Template. You have to enable it. Then you save. And now, if you want, let's say you want to create another page, a second landing page, click on New Page. And you will see a new section here called Custom. And that's the page I just saved. So you can reuse it. The landing page 2. And boom, you have your page.
Nice, amazing. So it's a lot of time that you will save if you have a website with many pages that you need to create. Yeah, so unfortunately we won't have the time to show you all the snippets available in this new version, but I highly recommend you to test it by yourself, so you can, from today, start a new database with Odoo 18 and just try to see all the new snippets and all the new customization options that we added in Odoo. Next, I'd like to talk about custom font. Custom font has been a highly requested feature by the community, and it's now possible to upload a custom font in an Odoo website. So you can still use a Google font. We improved the user interface, so now you don't have to switch to Google Font website. You can do it, you can add your Google font directly from the website of Odoo. So you can browse all the existing Google font, but you can also add your own custom font, which is really useful if you have to, if you have a custom font in your brand identity that you want to use in your own website. So let's see in Odoo.
So to upload a custom font, you need to go, sorry, let's say I want to add a custom font on my headings. You will have to go to the Theme tab, and then under Headings, you search for Font Family. You click on the drop-down, and you have a new option here, Add a Custom Font. So as Thomas said before, we also improved the way to select a Google font. So you see now that you have the full list of available Google fonts directly here. You can also search for one. This one, for example. But let's focus on the new feature of the custom font. So you can either upload a zip, a TTF, or a .tf file, whatever the format. You click here, you upload a custom font, and you see here on the right that you have a small preview of how the font is looking. You save, and then it applies on all the headings like you said.
Nice. Next. So having the nicest page and most beautiful website isn't worth anything if nobody finds you online. So that's why I want to talk about SEO now. It stands for Search Engine Optimization. And in Odoo 18, we improved the SEO optimization tool. By adding reminders and tips, when you save a page, we will automatically remind you to add the metadata for this page, such as the title and the description. But we will also guide you on how to write good title and good description. So we'll let you know if the description of your page is too long or too short.
Let's see that in action. So if I save the page, your page needs to be published to see this pop-up. So as you can see, we see now page title not set, and you have a button Optimize SEO here. You can click on it. It will open the optimization SEO model. And as you can see, we don't have any title and description yet. So I'm going to fill it in, and the page test, and a description. And directly when you type, you already see that it helps you know if your description is too short or even too long. So if I type something more, you will see, no, it's fine. And if it's too long, it will also tell you. So you know the exact amount of characters you need to write for your description.
Yeah, this is great. So you don't have any excuses if you don't add your meta information on your page. And also good to know if you don't want to add a meta title, a meta description, Odoo will do it automatically for you by picking up the first title of the page as a title, so the content on the page, the first title, and also the first paragraph for the description. Next is translations. As Fabien said in his keynote, we also added a new way to translate section of your website with AI. So it's now easier than ever to translate content on your pages directly in the language available in your website. So if you add to language, you will now have in the text editor a button Translate that lets you translate automatically the section that you selected in the right language.
Let me show you that. So you can switch the language. For example, I want to translate it in French, so I go in French. You say translate French. Then let's translate this title. You now have a new button here called Translate. You click on it and you select the French version, and it will propose you a translation. You can do that with the description too.
So indeed, no more copy and pasting, but waiting for ChatGPT.
I was going to say blazing fast, but it's loading.
Okay,
whatever,
so it's
you
also a lot of time that you can save by translating with AI. Next is documents, and more specifically about uploading and downloading documents from your website. So for many businesses, you sometimes need to give access to specific documents to customers, such as a data sheet or product specification. Now in Odoo 18, we will let you upload and download documents directly from buttons and links. So when you create a new link or a button, we have now a document upload button that lets you upload your documents and give the ability to the user to download it or to visualize it directly in the website.
Yeah, so let's say you want to use this button you have here to download the documents. You just click on the button and you see here on the right, now you have a link, of course, but you don't want this link. You have a new icon here to upload the document. You just click on it and upload your document. And it automatically enables the option direct download, but you can also disable it if you want. Let's say I don't want a direct download, but I want to open it in a new window. So I save it. And if I click on it, now my documents open in a new window.
Amazing. And Jeremy, what kind of documents can we use with this button?
Any type of document, images, PDF, datasheet, if you want people to download.
Okay, so basically everything that you can store on a computer.
Yes.
Amazing. Next, we take a moment to talk about design updates. We improved the building blocks library, but we've also improved the web builder interface. We now have the possibility to use gradients in color presets. Before that, we needed, to use gradients, you needed to use it on each individual block. So it was not possible to set it as a default color in the theme. Now you can set a gradient as a color in one of your color presets and automatically updates all the pages of your website. We also improved the image shape ratio. So whenever you update an image on your website, we will automatically adapt the ratio of a shape that you add to it. So you don't have to work on the ratio of the image before uploading into your website if you want to use a shape with it. And finally, we also added many fixes and improvement to the usability and ergonomy of the website builder, but we won't be able to show that here. So I highly recommend you to test it by yourself by starting a new Odoo 18 database. And finally, we're reaching the end of this presentation, but one last feature that also has been really that was also very requested by the community is the website import. So now when you start a website with Odoo, you have two choices: start from scratch or start with the 4 steps configurator. In Odoo 18, we added a new way to start a website to import your website. So basically, if you have an existing website, you can simply copy the URL and paste it in Odoo. Odoo will automatically scan all the sections of the existing website and duplicates it and creates it in Odoo using building blocks that we have in Odoo. So you end up with a website that is functional in Odoo that looks exactly like your other website. We won't do the demonstration of this feature today because we have a specific talk about that later in the afternoon. The talk will be given in the large room, the 2001, in the afternoon. So if you're interested, I invite you to attend this session. So it's the end of this presentation. Let's just take a moment to recap all the features that we've presented. First, for the Odoo 18, the biggest improvement is the redesign of the building blocks library. Of course, all the website themes that have been updated to match the new building blocks, and the new selection window to preview in real time your building blocks. The improved SEO tools, the custom font feature to upload your own custom font in Odoo, the translation with AI, the upload of documents and download of documents for the customer, the import your website, and finally, the fixes and improvement in the ergonomy of the website builder tool. Thank you for your attention, and now Q&A.
Thank you, Jérémy et Thomas, for all the explanation and demos. So for the question, please, there is a pad, it's better. And you will see also on the pad, Lionel, just next to me, answer already to all the question. It's also the way to repeat that the web design team is available in all 7 in Odoo Village. So feel free to visit them to ask all your questions. What I read on the pad, there are some, I try to summarize, but there are some questions around the structure of the website. Is there some tips to find them in a tree view? And linked to that, for example, mega menus looks a little bit chaotic. Is there some improvement to find them, effects, find, oh, I can improve and have a better view in the website builder? So to find everything.
Okay, it's a very long question.
Yeah, sorry. It's three questions in one, so
Yeah.
I do my best.
So yes, as I said, we added a lot of new building blocks, so it's easier to actually find a building blocks that fit what you're trying to show on your website. There isn't any tips on how to choose the right one. You really have to ask yourself, what do I need to show to my customer, and find the blocks that suit, that fit the need better. And regarding the mega menu, we still have the really the great templates for a mega menu. You can still edit the mega menu with the website builder, but we now have a dynamic way of creating a mega menu. And my colleague Alexandre is going to show that during the next talk about what's new in e-commerce. So stay in the room if you're interested to see it.
Thank you. Can we use a page as a template for different websites?
Good question. I think the templates are limited to the website you save it, but we can confirm that afterward together.
Can you show us some concrete example of what you do with Odoo websites for real clients?
Okay, so we can show example of project that we've worked on with the team. So yeah, to show you what type of website we can create with Odoo, with the website builder.
Sure. So this is basically the website of the web design team of Odoo. It's design.odoo.com. We have some reference here. You can just...
Yeah, let's take, for instance, the second one, which is a project that we've done. So this is a web designer that worked on this project using only what's available. So basically using standard building blocks. This is a project for one of our customers. And this website is done in the version in Odoo 17. So you can already see that we added some motion, so the title are moving from right to... So yeah, you can already do a lot with the native feature of the website builder. And even more in Odoo 18, because we added way more building blocks.
Yeah, feel free to visit our website, design.odoo.com.
Okay. Again, about the structure, how can I see all the elements that are already on a page, a website page?
Okay, can I see
all the elements?
See all the elements that are already on the page. I
don't understand the question.
Don't understand the question.
Okay, so maybe for this question, I invite you to go to the Odoo Village booth. Then, is there any good way to duplicate websites, including all the pages that are already designed in a current website? So can I duplicate easily a website?
That's a good question.
I'm not sure you can duplicate a full website.
No, duplicating a full website in Odoo is not possible, per se. You can obviously, copy and paste the HTML code of the page, so to replicate it exactly, but we don't have a feature to clone an existing website in Odoo to create a second one.
Someone asking, showing us again the AI part inside the website.
Yeah, so in Odoo 18, AI, so the AI, you can use it to translate. So that's what we added in Odoo 18. But you can also use the AI to add content to your page. So Here, Jeremy show you how to add new content with the AI. So you can see here, the AI propose different type of content, and you can directly select the attributes of it if you want to make it shorter, longer, more friendly, more professional. Then you can choose the text, the result, and then automatically add it to the website. So you can create prompts to create your content and then add it to the website. So that's the second way you can use the AI.
Thank you, guys. It's time. So for all the other questions, feel free to go to the booth. And otherwise, Lionel and the rest of the team will help you.
Thank you.